In a world that celebrates noise, being silent has become almost revolutionary. Everywhere we turn, there are notifications, messages, opinions, and distractions demanding our attention. The mind rarely rests. It jumps from thought to thought, replaying yesterday's worries and imagining tomorrow's fears. We live connected to everyone but often disconnected from ourselves. And yet, within that endless noise, there is a place we rarely visit, a place of calm, quiet strength. It is not somewhere out there, it's within us. That stillness inside is where peace lives and where true change begins. Silent affirmations are not loud declarations. They are not shouted into the universe or written on posters. They are whispers of truth we repeat inside our own mind, reminders of who we truly are when the world forgets to tell us. They don't need an audience. They don't seek validation. They are private conversations between our heart and our higher self. You see, every day, whether we realize it or not, we are affirming something. When we say, "I can't do this," we affirm limitation. When we think, "I'm not good enough," we affirm doubt. But when we quietly say, "I am capable," "I am calm," or "I can handle this," we start rewriting the code that controls our emotions and actions. Affirmations are like seeds. The words we plant in silence eventually bloom in our behavior. If you plant fear, you grow hesitation. If you plant hope, you grow courage. If you plant peace, you grow strength. Inner peace doesn't come from having no problems. It comes from having the clarity to face them. Silent affirmations train the mind to return to balance even in chaos. They are the invisible foundation on which confidence, patience, and joy are built. Imagine waking up, and before you check your phone, you tell yourself quietly, "Today I choose calm. I choose gratitude. I choose to respond, not react." Those few seconds set the tone for your entire day. You may still face challenges, but you'll face them from a steadier place. You'll notice how your thoughts begin to serve you instead of scare you. We are shaped by our internal dialogue. The voice you hear most often in life is your own. If that voice becomes kind, encouraging, and steady, then peace naturally follows. Silent affirmations are how you train that inner voice to support you instead of sabotage you. So today, as we explore the practice of silent affirmations, I want you to remember this. Peace is not the absence of noise. It's the mastery of calm within it. You don't need a quiet world to feel centered. You need a quiet mind. Take a deep breath. Let your shoulders relax. And know this simple truth. You already have everything you need to be at peace. The silence inside you has been waiting all along. Every day, from the moment we wake up, our minds begin a conversation that never seems to end. Thoughts rush in before we've even opened our eyes. What time is it? Did I forget something? What's waiting for me today? Before we even speak a word, 1,000 words have already echoed inside our head. Some are gentle, others sharp. Some lift us up, others pull us down. This constant inner dialogue shapes the way we see ourselves and the world around us. The mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. When left unchecked, it creates noise, loud, distracting, and endless. It replays old mistakes, rehearses future fears, and criticizes everything in between. It becomes a battlefield of what-ifs and if-onlys. That's the noise within, not the sound of traffic or conversation, but the chatter of doubt, comparison, and worry. It's the voice that says, "You're not doing enough. You should be further ahead. You might fail again." And the tragedy is that we start believing it. Most of us have spent years listening to that inner noise without questioning it. But here's a truth we often forget. Not every thought we think is true. Silent affirmations help us remember that. They teach us to observe our thoughts without letting them control us. When you silently say to yourself, "I am calm," You're not denying your stress. You're choosing to guide it. When you say, "I am capable," you are not pretending everything is easy. You are reminding yourself that you've faced difficulty before and survived. Our inner world works like an echo chamber. What we send into it returns multiplied. If you fill it with negative self-talk, you create tension, insecurity, and fear. But if you fill it with kindness and strength, you create balance and confidence. Let's think of it like a radio. Every mind is tuned to a frequency. Some people stay tuned to stations of anxiety, criticism, or self-doubt. Others choose the frequency of gratitude, courage, and peace. The frequency doesn't change by accident. It changes by awareness. Silent affirmations are how we tune that frequency. They are small, conscious interruptions in the stream of chaos, pauses that remind us that we are not our thoughts. We're the one who hears them. Consider this. A storm can rage outside, but if your room is calm, you're safe. The world can rush around you, but if your mind is quiet, you're at peace. Peace is not found by escaping the noise of life. It's found by turning down the volume of your thoughts. Think of a moment when you felt overwhelmed. Deadlines pressing, responsibilities heavy, people expecting too much. Now imagine that instead of panicking, you silently whispered, "I've handled pressure before. I can do it again. I am steady." That single sentence, repeated quietly, changes your entire chemistry. It lowers stress, slows your heartbeat, and brings clarity. That's not magic. It's self-regulation. It's neuroscience meeting self-awareness. Modern science agrees. Our brains respond to the words we repeat most often. Silent affirmations reshape neural pathways, literally rewiring your brain to focus on strength, not weakness. Each time you repeat a calming or empowering statement, you're training your mind to choose peace instead of panic. The noise within doesn't disappear overnight, but it can be softened, guided, and transformed. It's like taming a wild horse. You don't silence it by force. You train it with patience. Let me share something simple but powerful. You don't have to believe every thought that appears in your mind. You can choose which ones to keep and which to let pass. When you start practicing silent affirmations, you're building a new filter, one that catches negativity and replaces it with calm intention. For example, when your mind says, "I'm not ready," you gently replace it with, "I'm learning and growing every day." When it says, "I always fail," you respond, "Every experience teaches me something valuable." When it says, "I'm not good enough," you remind yourself, "I'm worthy as I am, and I'm improving with time." You see, peace doesn't mean life becomes easier. It means you become stronger inside. Silent affirmations don't change the world. They change the way you move through it. In a noisy mind, silence becomes power. It's the space between thought and reaction where freedom lives. When you find that space, you begin to act with awareness instead of impulse. You speak less from emotion and more from wisdom. You stop fighting your thoughts and start befriending them. The noise within is not your enemy. It's just untrained energy, waiting for direction. Once guided by conscious affirmations, that same energy becomes your greatest ally. It fuels creativity, focus, and emotional balance. So, the next time your mind feels crowded, remember, you don't need to shout to find peace. You just need to whisper the right words.